Okay, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to kickstart you guys off in After Effects. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically import a stock video, something that I was messing around with inside After Effects. You guys feel free to download some of the videos off YouTube or wherever you want to get them from. At this stage, it doesn't really matter what type of video. I just want to go through the standards of different video standards, something that we looked at in the previous tutorial. So I'm just going to go and drag and drop a video sequence inside After Effects. And straight away, you can see that it's a .mov, which is a QuickTime movie, and you can see in the project bin After Effects tells us how big this file is. So it's basically 720 by 576, and it also states that it runs at a 25 frames per second, millions of colors, and it uses JPEG photo compression, and it also tells us a bit about the sound as well. What we need to do is we need to add a composition. So the idea is, the workflow in After Effects is we would add and import all of our media inside a project bin, and then to create a composition which is a bit like a new container, as explained in my previous tutorials, we need to kind of add a new empty container, create this empty container where we then place all of this media inside, and then we start compositing over that. We compress that container, and then that is a kind of complete composition. We then at the end stitch all those compositions together, and hence our video clip is complete. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and create this new composition. So what we can do is go to composition, go to new composition. So this is our empty container, or it could be like a movie clip inside Flash, and you see that we've got our presets. Now Adobe has a number of presets in here. So we've got by default you should see NTSC DV, which is American Standard, and we can see the width, and we've got the height. We've also got the lock aspect ratio, which locks our aspect ratio, which is aspect ratio 3:2, and we've then got the pixel aspect ratio. Now when dealing with TV, some of you guys may be thinking pixels in terms of computational terms. Videos not like that. DV, especially DV videos, basically they're going to be a lot taller and less wider. So if we click this tab, we've got a number of different options, and a lot of Adobe's software is basically grouped and chunked together according to different standards. So we've got all the video standards here, we've got the HD video standards here, and then we've got standards for film, and then up here we've got stuff for the web as well, and then we've also got custom. So if we've got NTSC DV, which are the pixels are going to be smaller. So some of the, if you understand pixels in print terms or in web terms, it's not the same. Basically they're small, they're a lot shorter and they're a lot taller. However, if we wanted to create something for widescreen, that will then replicate that, so they'll be a lot wider and a lot less shorter. So it's basically the opposite. That's why there's an option of widescreen. And again, these are going to be American standards. So if I select NTSC, you can see that we're running a frame rate of 29.97 frames per second. However, if I switch to PAL1 DV, which is a UK standard, you'll see we run now at 25 frames per second. We're also different pixel aspect ratio as well to suit that standard in UK. So if we're developing a DVD for UK base, we would use the PAL preset available inside Adobe After Effects CS3. I'll continue to go through and cycle through quickly some of the other modes as well in my next tutorial.